Hello, my name is Dr. Craig Childress. I'm a clinical psychologist in Pasadena, California, and I specialize in treating children and families around issues of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, parent-child relationship problems, angry, oppositional, defiant children, marital problems, things like that. In this set of video segments, I'm going to be discussing a particular type of parent-child relationship problem that I refer to as a parental alienation dynamic. Now, in using that phrase of a parental alienation dynamic, I'm referring to a particular set of structural family systems processes that includes a specific set of DSM-4-TR diagnoses. Now, back in the 1980s, Richard Gardner proposed the idea of a parental alienation syndrome, and while I find that's a very helpful concept or valuable concept, I don't think it's a necessary concept. And since Gardner's proposal, it has generated a considerable amount of controversy on both sides. And at this point in time, I don't really believe it's necessary. I think the entire parental alienation process can be fully captured within standard models of child and family psychotherapy. In addition, I think the entire alienation process can also be described by a particular set of DSM-4 diagnoses. And so I don't see the parental alienation syndrome as being necessary. And since it's generated so much controversy, I think it's best just to sort of stay away from that. And so as I use the phrase parental alienation dynamic, it is a different, although related, conceptualization to what Gardner came up with. And hopefully we can begin to move away from all the controversy surrounding Richard Gardner's proposals and actually begin to address the fundamental and very real issues involved. Now, in this set of video segments, I'm going to be discussing various facets of the parental alienation process. I'm going to discuss the different models of child psychotherapy because it's important as a targeted parent to understand why it is that child psychotherapy and family psychotherapy has been particularly unhelpful in working with the parental alienation dynamic. In addition, I'm going to talk about the diagnosis. And in this video segment regarding the diagnosis, I'm going to be discussing or targeting particularly for child and family psychotherapists. And so I'll be using a lot of maybe technical language and technical descriptions. But again, I think it's important that the targeted parent understand what the diagnostic issues are so that they can engage in a more complex and professional discussion with child and family psychotherapists. Because the diagnosis of the alienation dynamic and the particular DSM diagnoses involved are often missed by child and family therapists. And it would be helpful if the targeted parent knew what was involved in the process so that they could alert and highlight some of the issues involved for the treating child therapists. And then I'm also going to be discussing various treatment issues related to working with the alienation dynamic. It is a very difficult issue to work with. And I'm going to be describing why that is and some of the complex decisions that we have involving the treatment of this disorder. In addition, I'm going to be describing various ways to treat the aspects of the alienation dynamic if that's the decision that's made moving forward. So I hope you find this discussion interesting and I hope you find it valuable. If you're watching this because you're a targeted parent, then you have my sympathies and condolences because I can fully understand and appreciate how difficult the situation is that you're going through. So, welcome.